Here is another example of finding the equation of a line. So we're given the equation y equals 4 over 3x plus 4. This is just an example from page 72, number 11 in your packet. And the question asks us, what is the slope of line n? Show or explain. Okay, well, in the equation y equals mx plus b, we know that m is the slope, so the slope of this line would have to be 4/3. So slope equals 4 over 3. And we know that because y equals mx plus b. The equation is given. I know that slope in the equation is m. M equals 4 over 3 in the equation, so slope is 4 over 3. Okay, so that's me explaining my work. I think I'm going to put the explanations in a different color, just so you, the work in a different color so you don't get confused, okay? Part B, what is the y-intercept of line N? Well, the y-intercept is b in the equation, so in this equation it has to be positive 4. So the y-intercept equals 4. Okay, now I need to explain how I got my answer. In the equation y equals mx plus b, the equation is given. D is 4 in the equation. B is the y-intercept. Or the point at which a line crosses the y-axis. So I know that so I know that the y-intercept, or b, has to be 0, 4. Okay? What is the x-intercept of line n? Show or explain. Well, in the equation, y equals 4/3 x plus 4. If the y-intercept is when x equals 0, then the y-intercept is when y equals 0. The x-intercept is when the line crosses the x-axis. So let's pretend this little mini graph is our line, right? So if this line crosses the y-axis at 0 over 4 up, right? So this is where the line crosses. Hold on, let me erase this part. So this is where the line crosses the y-axis. We need to find the x-intercept, so we need to find the point where the line crosses the x-axis. So in order to do that, we set the equation equal to 0 because y has to equal 0. And we get 0 equals 4/3 x plus 4. Now I'm going to solve for x. I'm just going to rewrite this so there's fractions so I can rationalize. And I get -12 equals 4x. Divided by 4, divided by 4, x equals -3. Okay, so this line crosses the x-axis at -3 over 0 up. Okay, so this is -3, 0. So far we have this little line right here. Okay, great. Oh, that's great. We just did part D. Part D, it said graph the line. We just did. Well, we know that. This is the y-intercept, right? We just found the x-intercept, which is -3 over 0 up. Let's find one more point in between, just so we can get a better idea of what this graph looks like. So let's have x equal -2. So when x equals -2, y equals, let's find out. We have y equals 4 over 3 times -2 plus 4. So I get -8 over 3 plus 4. I'm going to put everything over 1 so I can do my denominators. And I get 12. So -8 plus 12 is 4. Hold on, I'm running out of room, okay? And I get y equals 4/3. So that's a 1 and a third, right? So I'm going to go, let's see, x is -2, y equals 4/3. So I have -2 over, about a little over 1 up. And that's this line right here. We have -2, 4 over 3. Okay, great. So we did part D. We just graphed the line. Part E, write an equation of a line that has the same x-intercept as line N and a slope of -2. Show or explain. Okay, so the original equation is y equals 4/3 x plus 4. So we need to write an equation of a line that has the same x-intercept as line N. We know the x-intercept from line N was -3, 0. So we have 1 point so far. And the question tells us that the slope of the line is -2. So we have a point and a slope. We know how to solve that. That's easy. Okay, so y equals mx plus b. Our m is given as -2. Our x is given as -3. Plus b, we don't know b. 0 is y. -2 times -3 is +6 plus b. 0 minus 6 minus 6. B equals -6. So they're asking us to write an equation of a line. So let's write this equation. They give us the slope, -2. We don't know x. And then we just found the y-intercept as -6. So the equation of our line will be -2x minus 6. That's part E. And it looks like that's the end of the question.